Hello everyone, welcome back to Jude Pomo Life, where we go through life challenges together, especially in love. Today's video is all about something so many of us struggle with in romantic relationships. How to communicate without losing yourself in a romantic relationship. Whether you are dating, engaged, or even married, this applies. Because love is beautiful, but it can also blur our voice if we are not careful. Let's start by understanding something important. What does it mean to lose yourself in a romantic communication? Have you ever been in a relationship where you constantly compromise, not just on decision, but on who you are? You found yourself saying yes when you meant no, staying silent just to avoid an argument, or agreeing just to be liked or loved. That's what it looks like to lose yourself in communication, especially in romantic relationships, where we often fear walking the boat. So, why does this happen? Let's explore that. Why does this happen in love? In dating, engagements, or marriage, we sometimes carry the belief that love requires sacrifice. But what we sacrifice ends up being our voice, our needs, or our truth. Maybe you are afraid that if I speak up, they won't love me the same. If I disagree, I will ruin the relationship. If I ask for what I need, I will seem selfish. But true love, real, mature love, won't punish you for having a voice. It will make room for it. Now, let's talk about how to protect your voice while staying connected. Ways to communicate without losing yourself. Know who you are outside the relationship. Before you can communicate clearly inside the relationship, you have to stay connected to your identity outside of it. You are more than a wife, a husband, a boyfriend, or girlfriend. What are your core values? What are your dreams, your limits, your emotional needs? Your partner needs to know who you really are, not just who you are trying to be for them. Set boundaries with love, not fear. Boundaries are not walls, they are clarity. You can say, I need a little time before we talk about this. Also, you can say, this topic is sensitive for me. Can we approach it differently? I love you, but I also need space to process. Healthy love respects your space without seeing it as rejection. Speak with love, but without apologizing for your truth. Assertive communication in relationship isn't aggressive. It's honest, respectful, and grounded. You can say, I feel dismissed when you interrupt me. I need us to talk about finance differently. I feel anxious. When you joke about my past, it hurts more than you realize. Here are some expressions you can use. You don't have to raise your voice, just have to raise your truth with love. Let's wrap up with this final thought. You don't have to choose between connection and self-respect. You can be deeply in love and still deeply in touch with yourself. Because love is not about disappearing into the other person. It's about growing together as two whole people, not half selves trying to earn approval. If this message spoke to you, leave a comment and tell me, what's one boundary or truth you are learning to express in your relationship? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs it today. You are worthy of love, and you are worthy of being heard. And don't forget, let's move forward together.